European gas prices surge on Nord Stream shutdown. The Wall Street Journal. Natural gas futures in Northwest Europe jump more than 30% in early trading but remain below the all-time high recorded in late August. European energy prices surged after Russia shut down natural gas flows through a major pipeline, threatening to add to economic woes for businesses and households across the continent. Natural gas F. plus 189 chars. Brendan Fraser breaks down in tears. The Whale receives standing ovation. New York Post. I'm looking forward to how this film makes a deep impression on everyone as much as it has on me, he said, via the New York Times. Brendan Fraser reveled in the spotlight once again at the Venice Film Festival and was praised for his role in the upcoming Darren Aronofsky movie, The Whale. The 53-year-old actor kept his best C. plus 2950 chars. Canada stabbings. Police hunt suspects after killing spree in Saskatchewan. BBC. Police hunt two men after at least 10 people are killed in a wave of attacks that have shocked Canada. By Matt Murphy and Amp. Yaroslav Lukov, BBC News. Canadian police have launched a huge manhunt for two men suspected of stabbing at least 10 people to death in a rampage that has shocked the nation. 2 plus 5085 chars. COVID app that detects virus in your voice, more accurate than lateral flow tests. The Telegraph. Technology could be used to quickly screen people before mass events or in poor counties that can't afford PCR tests. An app that can detect coronavirus in your voice has been developed in a major scientific breakthrough. The AI-powered technology is easier to use and more accurate than a lateral flow test. Scienti. Plus 4352 chars. SpaceX launches 51 Starlink satellites and a space tug to orbit. Space.com. It was SpaceX's 40th launch of 2022. SpaceX sent a space tug aloft, along with another big batch of its Starlink Internet satellites on Sunday night, Sept. 4, and landed a rocket on a ship at sea as well. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket Lee. Plus 2530 chars. Florida State spoils Brian Kelly's LSU coaching debut. The reality is we've got some learning to do. ESPN. A blocked extra point attempt halted LSU's fourth-quarter comeback and sent the Tigers to an 0-1 start under new coach Brian Kelly, as Florida State hung on for the 24-23 victory. We've got to coach better. And we've got to play better, Kelly said. New Orleans. Brian Kelly's debut as LSU's head football coach didn't lack for drama. After rallying from 14 points down in the fourth quarter Sunday night against Florida State, and needing only plus 3285 chars. Tower of Fantasy Update 1.5 brings the artificial island, home crafting, and more next week. GamePro. Tower of Fantasy is getting a large update in 1.5, bringing an entirely new zone, bosses, characters, weapons, simulacra, and more. Tower of Fantasy is getting a large update with its 1.5 patch, bringing an entirely new zone called the Artificial Island and a host of new features to the game, as well as new bosses, characters. We. Plus 1755 chars. EU to discuss gas price caps. Derivatives halt amid crisis. Bloomberg. Null. To continue, please click the box below to let us know you're not a robot. Watch the AEW All Out Media Scrum. CM Punk snaps. Tony Storm. Chris Jericho. More. Cage side seats. See it to believe it. Null. EU gas price rockets higher after Russia halts Nord Stream flows. Reuters. European gas prices rocketed as much as 30% higher on Monday after Russia said one of its main gas supply pipelines to Europe would stay shut indefinitely, stoking renewed fears about shortages and gas rationing in the European Union this winter. London. Oslo. September 5. Reuters. European gas prices rocketed as much as 30% higher on Monday after Russia said one of its main gas supply pipelines to Europe would stay shut indefinitely, stoking REN plus 4120 CHARS. A promising therapy for hard-to-treat depression. Deep brain stimulation. SciTech Daily. A study finds that deep brain stimulation to areas of the brain associated with reward and motivation could be used as a potential treatment for depression. According to researchers at the University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston. Deep brain stimu. The National Institutes of Health estimate that in 2020, approximately 21.0 million individuals had at least one major depressive episode in the United States. A study finds that deep brain stimulate plus 3409 CHARS. Supersonic asteroid 10 times faster than bullet to pass Earth. NASA. The Jerusalem Post. Null. Andy Ruiz Jr. vs. Luis Ortiz fight results. Highlights. Ruiz drops Ortiz 3 times en route to decision win. CBS Sports. Ruiz put on a strong showing in Los Angeles on Sunday night, moving one step closer to a title shot. Every fight is dangerous in the heavyweight division and just a handful of punches can change an outcome. That's exactly how the fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz played out on Saturday night. Plus 3837 CHARS. Rumor. Illumination's Mario movie is titled Super Mario Bros. According to the studio's official website. Go Nintendo. Let's-a go, bro. Besides the controversial casting, not much is known about the Mario-based feature film that's being produced by Illumination alongside Nintendo. The most recent bit of official news we got was that plus 1579 CHARS. Euro slides below 99 cents after Russia halts gas supplies to Europe. CNBC. The euro has fallen below 99 cents for the first time in 20 years after Russia said it would shut off its main gas supply pipeline to Europe indefinitely. The euro fell below 99 cents for the first time in 20 years Monday, after Russia said it would shut off its main gas supply pipeline to Europe indefinitely. The EU's common currency was trading around plus 2785 CHARS. AEW All Out 2022 recap and reactions. Punk MJF feud reignites. Cage side seats. AEW's Sept. 4 PPV featured a new world champ, a shocking return, and so much more on a 15-match card. Break it down with us here. AEW All Out. September 4, 2022. Emanated from Now Arena in Hoffman Estates, Eel. The PPV event featured CM Punk battling Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship. The shocking return of MJF. And so much M. Plus 19260 Chars. Flood hit Pakistan breaches lake in bid to save densely populated cities, CNN. Pakistan authorities intentionally breached the country's largest freshwater lake on Sunday, displacing 100,000 people from their homes but preventing more densely populated areas further afield from being hit by floodwater. CNN. Pakistan authorities intentionally breached the country's largest freshwater lake on Sunday, displacing 100,000 people from their homes but preventing more densely populated area close by from B. Plus 3543 Chars. Scientists discover that a surprising factor improved the effects of ketamine in mice. Science alert. University of Maryland psychiatrist Polimnia Georgiou and colleagues accidentally came across an unexpected example of researchers unwittingly skewing a study's results when their laboratory mice's reactions to ketamine differed depending on the sex. University of Maryland psychiatrist Polimnia Georgiou and colleagues accidentally came across an unexpected example of researchers unwittingly skewing a study's results when their laboratory mice's R. Plus 4197 Chars. NASA scientist takes to the skies to search for clues of meteor origin. KSL.com. Weeks after a meteorite tore through Utah skies, people are still combing for souvenirs. But one of those rock hunters isn't searching for where they ended up. Estimated red time, 1 to 2 minutes. Salt Lake City. Weeks after a meteorite tore through Utah skies, people are still combing for souvenirs. But one rock hunter isn't searching for where they ended up. Plus 1401 Chars. NASCAR playoffs at Darlington. Eric Jones drives the No. 43 to victory lane for the first time in 8 years. CBS Sports. Jones wins his second Southern 500, bringing the Kings No. 43 back to victory lane for the first time since 2014. On September 4, 1967, Richard Petty won the Southern 500 for the only time in his incomparable stock car racing career. In the 55 years that passed since, wins for Petty's car number had become hard. Plus 7623 Chars. 815 HPRS6 Avant is one mean-looking hypercar-eating German dragon. Auto Evolution 00. Former Tata Sons chairman Cyrus Mistry dies in car accident. CNN. Cyrus Mistry, the Indian scion of one of the country's most prominent empires, died in a road accident on a highway near Mumbai on Sunday. According to Maharashtra Police. New Delhi, Hong Kong. CNN Business. Cyrus Mistry, the Indian scion of one of the country's most prominent empires, died in a road accident on a highway near Mumbai on Sunday. According to Maharashtra P. Plus 2626 Chars. Wordle. Today. Here's the answer. Hints for September 5 Mashable. Struggling with Wordle, number 443? Here are some tips and tricks to help you figure it out. Null. Euro slides below 99 cents after Russia halts gas supplies to Europe. CNBC. The euro has fallen below 99 cents for the first time in 20 years after Russia said it would shut off its main gas supply pipeline to Europe indefinitely. The euro fell below 99 cents for the first time in 20 years Monday, after Russia said it would shut off its main gas supply pipeline to Europe indefinitely. The EU's common currency was trading around plus 2785 chars. Here's how this passive exercise machine improves your health. New York Post. Let's get moving. Discover startups, services, products and more from our partner Stack Commerce. New York Post may be compensated and/or receive an affiliate commission if you buy through our links. We all know the H plus 1802 chars. NASA finds evidence of carbon dioxide in exoplanet atmosphere. VOA Learning English. NASA says its James Webb Space Telescope discovered clear evidence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere of a planet outside our solar system. The newly deployed James Webb Space Telescope has discovered the first clear evidence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere of a planet outside our solar system. The American Space Agency NASA confirm. Plus 4698 chars. Oblivious Gary Sanchez nearly struck in head by swinging on deck batter. New York Post. Minnesota Twins catcher Gary Sanchez was feeling fortunate Sunday after he nearly walked into a major injury. Chicago Minnesota Twins catcher Gary Sanchez was feeling fortunate Sunday after he nearly walked into a major injury. The former Yankees catcher was almost struck in the head by a full swing by team. Plus 932 chars. AMD and NVIDIA GPU prices in free fall. RTX 3090 drops below $1,000 US. 3090 Ti for $1,100 US. 3080 Ti for $799 US. WCCF Tech. As we enter September, we continue to see prices of AMD and NVIDIA GPUs in a free fall and are expected to drop further in the coming days. As we enter September, we continue to notice that the prices of AMD and NVIDIA GPUs are in a free fall and are expected to drop further in the coming days. NVIDIA and AMD GPU prices continue D plus 2865 chars.